In a bold move to strengthen federalism and state autonomy, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin announced the formation of a high-level committee on 16 April 2025 to examine center-state relations and recommend measures to enhance the state's legislative and administrative powers. The announcement, made in the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly, has sparked widespread debate, with some national media outlets labeling it as separatist. In an exclusive interview with Aransei Media, senior journalist and political activist Aazhi Senthilnathan provided a detailed perspective on the initiative, framing it as a continuation of Tamil Nadu's historic commitment to federalism and a model for India's governance. Senthilnathan emphasized that the committee, chaired by retired Supreme Court Justice Kurian Joseph and including former IAS officer Ashok Vardhan Shetty, former Tamil Nadu Planning Commission Vice Chairman Naganathan, and a noted economist, is not a novel endeavor but a reaffirmation of Tamil Nadu's long-standing advocacy for state autonomy. He traced this legacy back to the Rajmanar Commission, established in 1969 under the leadership of then Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi. The Commission's report, tabled in the Tamil Nadu Assembly on 16 April 1974, led to a resolution for state autonomy, a resolution symbolically echoed by Stalin's announcement on the same date 51 years later. Tamil Nadu has been a pioneer in raising the issue of center-state relations, Senthilnathan stated. The Rajmanar Commission was not just for Tamil Nadu. It consulted stakeholders across India, including state governments, political parties, and economic advisors, to propose a federal framework for the entire country. He noted that subsequent commissions, such as the Sarkaria Commission, 1983, the National Commission to Review the Working of the Constitution, 2000, and the Punchi Commission, 2007, were established by the Union government, yet Tamil Nadu's initiative remains unique in its proactive approach. The formation of the new committee comes in the wake of the Supreme Court's landmark judgment on 8 April 2025, which clarified the governor's role in India's parliamentary democracy. The ruling addressed procedural ambiguities, prohibiting governors from indefinitely withholding assent to bills or exercising pocket or absolute vetoes without justification. In a historic move under Article 142, the court deemed bills repassed by the Tamil Nadu Assembly as signed, citing the governor's lack of bona fide actions. Senthilnathan highlighted the judgment as a critical trigger for the committee, noting that it exposed constitutional lacuna in center-state relations. This is not about separatism, it's about ensuring that the sovereignty of the people, as enshrined in the Constitution, is respected, he said. Political sovereignty lies with the people of India, and legal sovereignty is divided between the union and state governments. When we demand more powers, such as the right to make laws, we do so on the basis of this sovereignty. The activist passionately defended Tamil Nadu's contributions to India's development, dismissing accusations of separatism as a misunderstanding of the state's vision. Tamil Nadu has laid the foundation for India's IT revolution, pioneered inclusive growth through reservation policies, and set a model for balanced governance, he said. He cited the state's role in extending backward class reservations nationwide through the Mandal Commission and its leadership in education, healthcare, and infrastructure development. Senthilnathan also invoked Tamil Nadu's historical role in India's freedom struggle, referencing the Shivganga Declaration of the 1780s which united fighters from Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Maharashtra against colonial rule. Tamil Nadu's people worked with Netaji in the Indian National Army and contributed to India's nationalism from Madras, Bombay, and Calcutta provinces, he said. To question our patriotism is to ignore history. The core of Senthilnathan's argument was that India's diversity necessitates a federal structure where states have significant autonomy. India can perform only as a federation, that is its nature and strength, he asserted. He criticized the union government's centralizing tendencies, particularly under the current administration, which he accused of undermining parliamentary democracy in favor of a unitary model akin to Hindu Rashtra, governed through union territories. He pointed to policies like the Goods and Services Tax, GST, which has curtailed states' fiscal flexibility, and the National Education Policy, NEP, which imposes uniform standards on state-run institutions. The union government dictates how states should run their medical colleges or schools, despite states funding them, he said. This is what we oppose, a system where Delhi decides everything, ignoring local needs. Senthilnathan also addressed the economic disparity, noting that states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Maharashtra generate significant tax revenue, much of which benefits less developed states. Tamil Nadu's economic success story benefits the union government, yet we are denied the flexibility to address our own needs, he said. The activist clarified that the committee's mandate extends beyond Tamil Nadu, aiming to propose a federal framework for all Indian states. What Tamil Nadu proposes in the next 20 years will become India's priority, he predicted, citing the state's track record of influencing national policies, from language rights to reservations. The committee is expected to submit an interim report by January 2026 and a final report within 2 years, addressing issues like returning education to the state list and reforming tax-sharing models. Senthilnathan dismissed suggestions that the initiative is an electoral strategy, emphasizing its long-term vision. He contrasted Tamil Nadu's steadfast advocacy with the shifting stances of other political entities, noting that the current Prime Minister, as Gujarat's Chief Minister, was a vocal proponent of state rights but has since adopted a centralizing approach. Responding to critics who argue that past efforts, like the Rajmannar Commission, yielded limited results, Senthilnathan acknowledged the challenges posed by political dynamics, such as coalition governments and competing priorities in the 1980s and 1990s. However, he argued that the current context, marked by unprecedented centralization and the Supreme Court's judgment, makes this initiative more urgent than ever. Federalism will become a major talking point in India over the next 2 years, and Chief Minister Stalin will lead this conversation, he predicted. He urged the media and public to view the committee's work as a constructive effort to strengthen India's pluralistic democracy, not as a divisive agenda. Senthilnathan concluded by appealing to the public to support Tamil Nadu's vision for a federal India. We have lifted people out of poverty, guaranteed women's freedom, and created a model of liberal democracy despite limited union support, he said. Tamil Nadu's success is India's success, and we will continue to prove it through action. The interview, hosted by Aransei Media's Hasif, underscored Tamil Nadu's role as a trailblazer in Indian governance. As the Kurian Joseph Committee begins its work, its recommendations could reshape center-state relations, reinforcing the idea that India's strength lies in its diversity and federal structure. Subscribe to AK Matrix today for in-depth analysis, powerful narratives, and the latest updates on issues that matter to you. Hit that subscribe button now and join the movement.